Hi everyone, welcome to Modern Mom Girl.
It's a girl, Emmy.
And it's your girl, Lex.
If you're new here, welcome. We're here to inspire, empower, and encourage Asian women to unapologetically be themselves.
Period.
And if you're not new here, welcome back.
All right, so on today's episode, we are talking about spring cleaning, your life edition. So, what is spring cleaning? Well, it's April now, so happy April. I can't believe that we're already in a new month. Like, that's so crazy. How are we already a quarter in?
Yeah, like where did the time go?
I'm so scared, girlies. Like, what's going on?
I swear to God, I was just like recording my Emmy's Diaries episode and was like, oh, January is just my trial month. February, I'm be for real. And damn, it was already almost April.
I know, yeah.
And was that for real?
Yeah.
What?
I know, and I don't know. I didn't lock in for my gym body or my summer body, so I don't care.
My summer body is supposed to start early because, I'm leaving, but it's not starting again.
Yeah, I feel that. So that's why we are spring cleaning, because, we have second chances. We do second chances here.
It's much needed.
Sometimes we do third chances. Emmy, do you want to start off with a spring cleaning tip? Like, what are some things that we can really start with spring cleaning in our life?
Yeah. I feel like, but definitely cleaning out the bad habits in your life. I feel like that's like the starter. Spring cleaning the bad habits of your life is like where you should definitely start, because if you don't get rid of the bad habits, you're not cleaning anything out. Nothing's gonna change. So anything that's a bad habit, like really like bed rotting, eating unhealthy food that's bad for your body, and leaving your room dirty as hell like me.
Don't look in my room right now, y'all. It's just right there.
And I feel like something that's a bad habit, but we don't really say it's a bad habit. It's just not giving yourself enough time to do things. Like you're always waiting till the last minute and rushing. Procrastination, dude.
Yeah.
Like that's a bad habit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just with, not even with like, like work stuff or like things like this, but just in general, like going out with friends to do things and planning stuff, but waiting till the last minute to get ready and like, be there late and stuff. So like I feel like those little bad habits, because those things really stack on top of each other, and the more you do those bad habits, the more it becomes a habit.
Right.
It's gonna get worse and worse. You don't realize that it's a bad habit until you actually like think about it, or until someone's like, you've been doing this and that. So yeah, I would say cleaning out the bad habits in your life.
I also want to add to that too, like having bad habits and waiting till someone to tell you. Don't get upset at them, because it's kind of your fault and they're just catching on, and obviously they should tell you in a respectful way, and so I think like as long as you take accountability for it, then I think it's fine. And please excuse my cough. I'm post-COVID right now, meaning that I don't have COVID anymore, but I still have that lingering cough. Like my throat is always itchy, so please excuse that. And I will be cutting out some extreme cough clips because I'm going through it right now. And also, going back to the bad habit of like eating unhealthy. So I'm going to incorporate a rule in my place to not bring in any junk food. Like when I go grocery shopping, I am going to steer clear from the potato chips, from the like chocolate and stuff like that, because if it's out of sight, then it's out of mind. But like the thing for me is that I always look at the signs, where to get my stuff. And so like whenever I see like chips, snacks, or chocolate, I'm like, oh my God, I kind of want some. But then I'm like, no, I can't. Like I'm just not going to bring in any unhealthy food inside my place, because I feel like I do have good self restraint, but when I really want it and I really crave it, I I will not stop myself. I don't care. Like I will. There's something in here that unleashes itself,
It's the beast
and
inside.
yeah, and so I will literally go get that bag of chip, or I'll go get the chocolate. But I think it's also really bad when I'm on my period too.
I don't know. Period cravings are so bad. I don't know how
Yeah.
people like stop themselves from not eating the cravings on the when they're on the period. Because I
Yeah.
can't stop.
Uh
Like,
huh.
and even though I don't know what I'm craving, I just gotta keep eating until the craving is gone. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know. It's bad. It's like I'm a monster.
I know. That's why I'm like, how do we stop that bad habit too?
Yeah.
But I feel like it's really, I don't know, it's not really a habit
It's
to
not a
me.
habit.
It's like
It's
a
only there. Yeah, it's only
hormone.
there when I'm gonna be on my period. You know.
Yeah.
So it's like
Hmm.
I really can't control it.
Yeah. Okay, y'all. I think that is the exception, okay, when it's a hormonal thing. Like you just have to
Mm.
fulfill your hormones, you know. But yeah, I definitely am going to start doing that. And I'm going to switch it into or switch it out with healthy snacks and chips. So I have like two healthy bags of chips up there, but they don't taste good. And I'm like, I don't like, I'll just eat like one or two. And then I'm like, okay, I know it doesn't taste good. So I'm just going to put it back. So,
I feel like for me, I'm not much of a like junk food person or like sweets and stuff, so I don't really buy them. But like I don't restrict myself from it. Like what
mm-hmm.
I'll do is I'll buy it but restrict myself from how much I'm consuming. Like, like when I
Mm-hmm.
buy those dark chocolate covered pomegranates,
Mm-hmm.
I I only let
That's
myself
healthy because it's dark
it is.
chocolate.
It is.
Yeah.
But like I don't like make I don't let myself eat like half the bag or anything, Like I only eat like
Mm-hmm.
3 or like 2 or 3, like okay, I ate it, I'm good. Like I don't need anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I always like when I buy those bag, that big bag, it always lasts me so long because I only eat like once a day or two, like 2 a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like if I mean that's how it is for me with like working out too, or like
Yeah.
dieting. If I
Mm-hmm.
diet and I don't eat good food, I will fail my diet, and I'm gonna go back to
Mm-hmm.
eating regular food. But if I eat like regular good food, but I portion control, then
Mm-hmm.
I'm able to lose weight. Cause I'm still eating what I want,
Yeah.
and I'm just portion controlling. So
Yeah.
I feel like maybe you don't have to get rid of it,
Yeah,
but
that makes
control
sense.
how much you consume.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think like you're really good with sweets because you're not super big on it too, like the Dubai chocolate.
Oh
You
yeah.
just take one bite of it and you're like, "Okay, I'm good for today." For me, no sense of control. I like it's just like I don't know, like this yumminess that it has like serotonin in it, because dairy products actually have like serotonin chemicals in it and stuff. And so whenever you eat it, like you just feel so happy. And so that's why I'm like, oh my gosh, I just can't stop myself. But of course, it's not like with all the chocolate.
Mhm.
Like I can't just eat Hershey, like a whole Hershey's bar. Like I can't do that. It has to be like
Like that
really
good,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's with me. That's what I'm gonna be incorporating for spring cleaning for my unhealthy food choices. I'm definitely going to be cleaning out and bringing in new stuff. And so, another one for me is wellness and health because health is wealth. And I feel like I really have to commit. Like, I definitely have to go on more walks. I live close to Lake Phelan in St. Paul here, and it's like a pretty big lake. And so
3 miles.
yeah, so I just need to like go after work or go after when I'm done eating dinner and just really commit to getting my steps in because I honestly don't even get like I don't think I even get 3,000 steps in per day.
Girl, same. No, because we
Yeah.
be sitting at work.
Yeah.
We sit like 8 hours a day. You walk like a couple steps only. And
Yeah.
I be so shook, like, damn. I
I
really don't be
feel
walking.
for
Like, it's so
real.
unhealthy. Like, we have
Mhm.
to walk.
Yeah. I feel so icky. Like I don't
Mm-hmm.
feel like I'm a human. I feel like I'm a robot because I just
Mm-hmm.
like go sit and that's it. And then when I want to take like walks around the building, like the building is so small too. So it's like Okay, took my steps for
I
the
went
day.
walking with Daisy the other day. I thought I already took like hella steps, but I barely took any steps. I'm like, damn, I haven't walked in so long that I don't know how far is like what steps,
Yeah.
So I was like, how far is 10,000 steps? And they're like 5 miles.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that sounds like really long.
Yeah.
But it's just because we don't do it and we're just always sitting because of work, So
yeah, I was going 5 miles on the treadmill like a month ago, and man, my legs, my feet, they were so strained. I could just feel the blood in my veins coursing, and I'm like, oh, I'm unhealthy. Like I can't even walk 10,000 steps without like feeling so weak. And so I'm like, okay, I really need to prioritize my health.
Yeah.
I am still young, and if I don't take like approximately 5,000 steps per day, what am I going to look like in 5 years? Like how is my build going to be like? How is my wellness going to be like? I'm honestly concerned. And so that's why I have to really start.
That reminds me, I saw this thing that said like for like parents or people, like parents, okay? They always say like, oh, like, I would die for you. And it's about bad habits. Like, oh, I would die for you. Then, but the kid is like, well, why can't you live for me? So changing your bad habits and like, stop going out and drinking so much every weekend or going out, or not being healthy, eating healthy, all that stuff. That reminded me of that.
Yes, we need a kid there.
I got kid. I got my little Daisy. I got a little fluff for her.
Yeah, I got my 2 girls.
Cause like, if we pass, who's gonna take care of our baby dog? They only have us,
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd rather they pass first and then I'm here.
Yeah.
Well, I'd rather we pass at the same time.
I know. And our cats too. Yeah. And so take care of your health, girlies.
All right, so next will be new experiences. It's not really like a spring cleaning, but it's like more adding more value to your life. Examples of like the new experiences, obviously, is just doing new things that will benefit you, incorporating in the good habits, and giving yourself time to really like get the new habits in, because like we always say, give yourself grace. It's okay if you can't clean out your bad habits right away, because it's hard getting out of a habit. It's hard making things into a routine. So give yourself grace for that. And then when you're doing that, incorporate in the new experiences and the new like routines. I just feel like some new experiences that I want to try this year is, well, I think I've said it, like dining alone. At a fancy restaurant, not a regular restaurant. And like traveling, it's not a new experience, but traveling by myself, I just freaking love traveling by myself so much. So I want to do that, and also going to my first like K-pop concert. That's something I want to do. Like I've been into that a lot lately, and it is not good, but yeah, I want to do that more. And yeah, more things with Madame Homegirl. I just think that Madame Homegirl it's just such like a bright thing in my life. It's like, that little sun that I could look forward to have like good conversations with you and with like our followers, with our girlies, and yeah, just so excited for what we have in store this year, especially with our event coming up in July. Yeah. So definitely just so much more positive experiences, new things, new people, new environments.
Yeah. Also, we have 1 spot left for our Girls' Day out. So go get your ticket on Eventbrite. Can't wait to see you guys Saturday, July 19th, 2025. 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Yes. Another thing is making change for the good or the bad. I feel like the good is always talked about. It's always, overrated to talk about the good, because we always hear about it. But how about the bad, And I think we should embrace that, because that's our growth. And it really shows how resilient you are, and it does show your true colors, because it really challenges you on how do you take on this situation, and how do you go about
Improving yourself.
yeah, yes, improving yourself and solving the issue. You know, like, what is your solution to it? And I think that this has been hard for me, just like being like a grown adult now. I feel like me being 26, I consider myself to be like a really grown adult now, because when I was 25, I think I was just really settling in on what I liked and disliked.
Like,
but
you're finding your adult life.
yeah, like solidifying who I
It's
am.
like pre-adult.
Yes, yeah. And now, like, I feel like under 25, like 20 to 25, that's young adult. And then 26 to like 29 is like adult. Yeah. And so, I mean, 30 is still adult too, but like in your 20s. And so that's why I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm 26 now. I don't really consider myself as like a young adult. Like, I just feel like I am an adult. And being able to really detect the good and the bad in my life, and being able to, you know, go through these issues in a resilient way. And some of my issues, I didn't go it in a resilient way, you know, and I've learned from it. And that's why you have to take accountability for it. So I think that for this spring cleaning, just take in the good and the bad, because it is something that you'll look back on and be like, wow, I went through that, and I learned about myself, and I've learned about the situation and the people in it too. And it's just gonna be like a huge milestone for your life experience.
Yeah, I feel like people always stray away from the bad, but really the bad is what teaches you what you are, who you are, the people around you, if they're good for you or not, the environment around you. Yeah, so I think the bad is very important to really digest.
Yeah.
So we could be better people.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Right.
Yes. And yeah, another one is cleaning out the people that is not relevant in your life.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. That's easier said than done, of course, especially coming from people that are lovers and givers. It's very hard, but sometimes some people just really hold no value, and you don't align, on the same page anymore. So I feel like it's okay to, cut them out of your life, because what good is it holding on to something that is not beneficial to you anymore? Not even beneficial, like you're not benefiting from this person, but like really, like they're not putting any impact into your life, the good or the bad, good impact or bad impact, So cutting those people out of your life. And also this is something that I want to do, but it's very hard, is just cutting the negative energy from people. You know, I feel like I've always been a really good person at, ignoring the negative energy from others, but I think because I've been surrounded by it like so much that it's starting to consume me. I'm starting to let it really affect me, and I've never really like allowed that to happen before, because I'm just so good I'm so good at like how do I say this?
You're good at neutralizing people's energy. But then you intake it.
Yeah. That's true, but I feel like how should I say this? Not talking about my feelings is not a good thing, okay? But like I feel like I'm very good at not that's bad. I was like, expressing my emotions.
Oh my gosh. I feel like you gotten better.
Yeah, no, I've gotten better at that. Yeah. I feel like I've always been really good at converting that negative energy into positivity, not letting other people's energy affect me, because it's them being negative. It's their life that's negative. It's not my life, but lately, because I've been surrounded by it so much. And it's like every single day, of my life for the past few months now, it's like I've really let it consume me. And I don't want that to like happen, I want to get rid of that. And I can't get rid of the people, that are, emitting that negative energy, but I can just get rid of the negative energy by setting my boundaries, you know. And that's something that I still have to do and like learn to be better at, because I'm just so much of a soft-hearted girl that listens to everybody and just, I feel like I'm that, it's not like that punching bag, but I'm just that person that soaks up everyone's emotions because they like to throw it at me because I allow it to. So yeah, getting rid of negative energy and people that don't need to be in your life anymore is, I think, a very, very big, thing to do for spring cleaning. And it's not something that's easy, so it's okay if it doesn't happen during spring cleaning because it's hard cutting people out that used to be a big impact in your life.
So one thing to add as well is overpouring into someone's cup, overpouring into someone's life, and not thinking about yourself, and you do that subconsciously because that's just who you are as a person. So we are cutting that out. We are spring cleaning that energy out. I know, girlies, I know you guys are lovers. I know you guys are givers, but please check on yourself too, because you have to give to yourself. Go get yourself flowers. Go get yourself that gift that you were thinking like, oh, that person should get it for me, but I'm just waiting. Stop waiting. Stop waiting, because no one is gonna do that for you, So then that's why you gotta get on up, pour into your own cup, over pour yourself as well too, because you rather do that than do it to anyone else. Yeah. So that is something that you got to add onto your spring cleaning, is to pour onto yourself and take out of other people.
Yes. Yeah, with what Lex said too about overpouring to other people's cups, I think that ties into what I was saying, like when you're always listening to others and being there for others, you're overpouring into others because you're caring for them, but you're not caring for yourself and you're not listening to your needs or your wants. Like, who's going to take care of you? You're not taking care of yourself, That's something I always say to myself. Like, who's going to take care of me if I'm not taking care of myself? No one's going to want to take care of me if they see that I'm a person that's not even caring about how, not going to, like someone that doesn't care about like how I'm looking, how I'm dressing, or how I'm feeling inside, or like what I'm eating or I'm putting into my body. Like, who's gonna want to take care of me if I'm not taking care of myself? So that's what I always say. And yeah, so stop overpouring to others' cups and pour into your own. I feel like you realize you're overpouring to others when you just feel so drained.
Oh yes.
You're not doing anything physical, but you're just so drained. And yeah, that's when like the people that you're overpouring into, they're not always a good impact in your life, even though like you may love them and you say you're there for them, it's like they're always there taking from you and you keep giving because that's just who you are. So definitely, yeah, I think really look deeply into like the relationships you have with others and see if it's really worth you pouring into their cup, because are they pouring back into yours? Yeah. All right. So with that being said, I hope that everybody and all you girlies learn how to really take care of yourself and put the energy back into you, pour that love back into yourself, and yeah, really just clean out the things that don't hold value in your life anymore. And it doesn't have to be, all the physical, mental things or like friendship, relationships. It could just be, the habit things and cleaning your room and, setting those like setting the environment around you into like a better environment so that you can really do things in a healthier way. Yeah, so I really hope that you girlies take this time to really take care of yourself.
And we hope that y'all enjoy this episode as much as we did, because just talking about it gives me motivation too, because I'm gonna need to start doing what
I'm about to clean my room tomorrow.
Period. I love that. I need to clean my room too. But with that being said, y'all can find us on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, at Modern Monk Girl. And don't forget Emmy's Diaries. And next week, you guys can find Emmy's Diaries on Instagram. And then Rich Girl Energy the following next Wednesday. I hope that made sense for you guys. I feel like you guys already know the
Madam
episode
Hunger,
schedule.
Emmy's Diaries, Madam Hunger, Rich Girl Energy.
Yes.
So, all right. So before we do end on the episode, again, I know you guys have probably seen this all over our social media already, but if you haven't, we have our event July 19th, 2025 from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Girls' Day Out. And we're so excited to finally bring this to life because we've been talking about it. And it's just so surreal because wow, it's happening and we have people, it's all filled up, only one spot left. What? I am so surprised, y'all.
I'm nervous but excited.
Yes, I'm super nervous because oh my gosh, I'm speaking in front of people that isn't at work. What? Oh my gosh. So excited for this opportunity to really get to know all of you guys. And in case you're wondering what the event is, we're gonna be doing lip gloss charms, and we're just gonna have sometimes get to know each other, mix and mingle, and really just bond and vibe together, and build new relationships and get closer with each other. So
yeah, there'll be food or appetizers, finger food, and mocktails and iced coffee.
Yes. So make sure to check that out on our social media, and if you want to purchase the last ticket, it will be on Eventbrite. So to do that, you could just go on Instagram and then click our Linktree link, and you can see the event on there. So make sure to check that out. Super excited to meet everyone, and thank you so much as well to all the ones that have purchased the tickets to join us that day. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah, so thank you so much for tuning in again for today's episode, and we will
see you soon, girlies.